Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Matt the Expert Hussain Abbas. So far we have discussed about the PICO table, we have discussed about how to make the PICO table, and after that how to screen them on Ryan.ai. After that, when you have screened all of the articles, now it is very important that you have a screen not independently but at least 2 to 3 authors are screening on blind on option, in which they are screening the articles which are included or excluded. After that, like in the previous record, we have 842 results, and when we have screen, it would rather be like 13 to 15 or even into 4 to 5 RCTs, which we are desired RCTs for that particular study. So I think so. Sorry, we think that we have completed our screening and we have completed the screening. And after that, the next step is to make the PRISMA flow chart. Now, how to make the PRISMA flow chart? Let's see. Go on Google, and here you have to write just PRISMA flow chart, PRISMA flow PRISMA flow diagram. Sorry, PRISMA flow diagram, and then here from the first link. So PRISMA is basically the guidelines for the systematic review and meta-analysis and reporting system, in which how many articles are present, what a number of articles which are duplicated, removed, any animal study, any wrong population, wrong intervention, after retrieval, how many RCTs are mentioned, and after that narrow down how many required studies are present for your particular meta-analysis and systematic review. So here are the number of options like flow diagram for included study and database and registers only, and for other resources, and if there is a vivid search of databases. So okay, we have just searched our strategy on PubMed, but there are other databases, and it is likely to take more than 2 to 3 databases to make sure that you have included all of the concerned studies in the particular field from entire literature. So the separate videos present, in which I have already mentioned that how to use Embase and clinical trial.gov web of science and other tools which are necessary to make sure that you have included all of the concerned art series. In this video, we are just trying to fill out how to fill the PRISMA flowchart diagram. So I have downloaded one of the files, and I can open here as well this file. So I have downloaded the file, and after that I am opening the file, and here, so you can see that you have to just fill the form rightly after seeing your screening data, like records from databases. Like here you can mention the databases like PubMed, Cochrane, and what you are selected. So let's say PubMed. There are the number of articles, 842. And from Cochrane, how many articles you are likely to mention here, and here you can mention about Embase if you are using Embase, or if you are using another like okay, first of all write Embase. This is another database, and for clinical trials.gov. So you have at least 3 different databases from where you have selected all of the articles. Clinical trials.gov. Okay, so you have to mention. After that, record screen, total number of the records you have to mention. If the record excluded, you have to mention records removed before screening. So before screening, what articles are supposed to remove? Obviously duplicate records which are removing when you report it on Ryan. So you can also import multiple files in the particular review. Like I have uploaded PubMed file. You can also upload it a Cochrane and Embase and clinical trials.gov file in the same review. Records marked as ineligible by automation tools, you have to mention. Records removed for other reasons, you have to mention that. After that, when you have removed them, so how many number of articles you have mentioned left, you have to mention that. If there is an exclusion, you have to also mention them. Reports sort for retrieval. If there is any type of retrieval, you have to mention that. Okay, so this Prisma flowchart depends on your study. If there are any sort of retrieval, you can take this Prisma flowchart. But if your study is like simple, or you would like that there are no other things, no retrievals, so you can just download the first one study as well. Okay, so that one, you have to mention the database. If there is any registries, you can mention, or I just do the previous one. Records screen, records sort for travel, record assist for eligibility, reports exclusion. So you have to mention the reason, like animal studies, wrong population, wrong comparison, and after that, how many number of studies are included, and how many studies reports of included study, and how many there are studies reports. So you can use Prisma flowchart depending on your condition and depending on your study. I would likely to suggest the previous one because it is more detailed than the previous one. Okay, so I would likely to prefer this study, this record, this Prisma flowchart. It is very wide and it is very detailed. Like here, records identified from website. So you have to mention if there is another things like websites or organization, if there is any study as well. So okay, so identification of study through database and registries, PubMed, Cochrane, clinical trials.gov. And if there are another methods, like if you are search a study from the journals as well, there are might studies in which are uploaded on the journal's website, but that are not updated on the databases. So it takes months. So if you are searching very extensively, then you can also go for the good journals, renowned journals, where that RCT is going to be published, but that not on PubMed. So for that purpose, you can use this Prisma flowchart. Otherwise, you can use the previous one as well. So this is all about the Prisma flowchart. I can show you the Prisma flowchart of that study which I am talking about, that is published, and this is that study. Comparative efficacy and safety of novalimumab-based combination therapy in patients with microsatellite stable and microsatellite unstable metastatic colorectal cancer. So that study is published, and I use this Prisma flowchart if there is mention in this study. So this is the PDF of that study. Yeah. Record databases. We have 3 databases here. Use PubMed. From there, PubMed, there would be the 140 articles. Okay. What we have screen about 842, but at that time, that study has taken a little bit time. So at that time, the database was 140. From Cochrane, there would be 45, and from clinical trials, there are 40. Duplicate removes records remove were 25, and after screening, 200 were left. Records excluded for any other reason, you can mention here as well. Report, none of the records have been retrieved, and after that 70 reports are mentioned for eligibility. Then 70 trials which are removed from different study design, different population, wrong intervention, and other things. So after that, there would be just 3 RCTs. So you are seeing that starting from like, if we included all of this, 140 by 40, 180, and 180 by 40, 225. After that, just 3 studies are selected. Okay, so it is very narrow down to the particular specific studies, and after that we have to check for their heterogeneities if there is present. We have to check for the risk of bias assessment tool, and we have to check other things. When these things are completed, then we go for the analysis, and then we go for write-up work. So till now we have discussed about the how to make a PICO table, how to select your meta-analysis, after that is screening, and then to make the Prisma flowchart. So please, if you like the video, you can subscribe the channel, and for the more informative videos, stay on the channel. I will upload it time to time. Thank you.